Hey, everybody, this is Matt Mayoko from the NBC Sports Bay Area checking in before the Week 8 game, 49ers against the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. Kickoff is at 5:20 p.m. Here's your official game program for tonight's game. But first, this is brought to you by Canyon Club Brewery, a brewery, a restaurant, beer garden in a very family-friendly atmosphere in Moraga, California. In fact, I was just there a couple of nights ago watching game one of the World Series. It's a great spot. I go there often, and it's coming soon to the Livery in Danville. That's right off 680. So definitely a spot that'll be in my very small list of rotations as far as go-to spots in the Bay Area. A lot of great places out there, but Canyon Club Brewery, I recommend it. Check it out whenever you get the chance. Okay, so the 49ers injury report is as follows. Juwan Jennings will not play in this game due to the hip injury. Kevin Givens will not appear in this game due to a groin core muscle injury. And Jake Moody will not play. I think everybody else, or at least, the guys who you'd be starting on your fantasy team, they're going to be good to go, although the official inactive list doesn't come out until 3:50 p.m. But look for George Kittle to be active. Look for Deebo Samuel to be active. And 49ers offense should be in a lot better shape than it was last week against the Kansas City Chiefs when they didn't even have their top three wide receivers out there. But I think what this means too is another opportunity for Ricky Pearsall to get out there and see a lot of action. 48 snaps in his first game as they're testing the sound system here. 48 snaps in his first game. I don't know if he'll play quite that much on Sunday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys, but definitely a Ricky Pearsall type of game as he gets more acclimated into what the 49ers are doing offensively. Now, as far as what the 49ers are going to try to do offensively in this game, there are some they do have the ability to run the football on the Dallas Cowboys because the Dallas Cowboys run defense ranks 27th in the NFL, giving up 143 yards rushing per game. Of course, the 49ers running attack is right there too, 144 yards of rushing. That's seventh in the league. So look for them to try to get a lot of volume runs. Look for them to try to, they should be up around that 150 mark as far as total rushing yards. And there are a couple of people that the 49ers can really exploit for the interior of their Dallas offensive line. Their two defensive tackles aren't real good against the run. Talking about Osa Odighizuwa and also Mazi Smith. Those are two guys that the 49ers will certainly try to pinpoint and run the ball right at. And so Jordan Mason has an opportunity to have a very big game. He was wearing the blue no contact jersey during the week, but he's good to go with the shoulder injury. And so another thing that the 49ers could exploit is the coverage of rookie DeMarvion Overshown. He's had a good season. I think as a rookie, he shows a lot of really good stuff, but his coverage hasn't been that good. These numbers coming from PFF. When he's been targeted 25 times, he's given up 23 receptions for 221 yards. So the 49ers will certainly try to create those mismatches, potentially trying to get him in coverage against George Kittle. George Kittle, like I said, should play in this game. Could be a major part of this offense, especially on third downs when the 49ers just need to pick up a 3rd and 5 or a 3rd and 6. So those are a couple of the areas where the 49ers will definitely try to create some mismatches. They'll try to get that run game going and then try to get play action going for Brock Purdy to make some plays down the field. All right. On the other side of the ball, the 49ers will be looking to get after Dak Prescott. They want to run the ball offensively and stop the run defensively. The Cowboys do not have much of a run game going. Rico Dowdle is their leading rusher. They have brought up Dalvin Cook from the practice squad, so look for him to get some action in this game as well. Speaking of Dak Prescott, just look at the numbers. He and Brock Purdy are having kind of similar seasons, very much below what they set last year as far as being a top 5 in the NFL in the MVP voting. So Dak Prescott obviously has the big contract now, $60 million a year. Brock Purdy looking for his big contract. But where the 49ers, I think, can really do some things is if they stop the run on the early downs and then they get after the quarterback. And Cowboys, we've always kind of thought of the Cowboys as having one of the best offensive lines in the league. I don't think that's the case this year. Their two offensive tackles seem to be particularly vulnerable, including the rookie Tyler Guyton from Oklahoma. He's given up 4 sacks on the season, as has the right tackle, Terrence Steele. He's given up 4 sacks as well. And just by comparison, the 49ers offensive line, again, these numbers coming from PFF, the 49ers offensive line has only been responsible, according to PFF, for 3 sacks on the season, 1 each by Banks, McKivitz, and Trent Williams. Now, I realize there have been some other plays, a lot of pressures given up by McKivitz. He had the 1 sack with a sack strip in a game that created a turnover against the Rams. Also, he did give up a pressure where Purdy was throwing and the ball fluttered into the end zone for a big interception last week against Kansas City. But against Guyton and Steele, I think the Cowboys are going to have to keep somebody in to chip Nick Bosa. This is an opportunity for him to have a big game, as well as Leonard Floyd. The 49ers need to get more of a pass rush coming from the outside, Leonard Floyd, because he's going to see a lot of one-on-one blocking. So those are some of the things we're going to be looking for in this game. I posted my 5 players to watch at NBC Sports Bay Area, and they were in no particular order. I haven't written them out, but Mitch Wishnowsky, with Cavante Turpin being one of the top kick returners in the league, and Wishnowski's net punting average way down. This is going to be a huge thing for the 49ers. They can't give this game away on special teams. Special teams has been an issue. I don't have to tell you that. You know that. This is going to be one of those games where if the Cowboys are going to have a chance to win this game as a 5-point underdog, they're probably going to have to make some plays on special teams. Jordan Mason getting the run game going. That's a big thing for the 49ers. I think Charvarius Ward is a huge key in this game, from the sense that CeeDee Lamb is a dynamic player. And Charvarius Ward has been up and down this season. I almost think that Diamador Lenore now, who will see a lot of CeeDee Lamb also, is kind of a given. But the 49ers need more from Charvarius Ward. And if you didn't check out my interview with Chris Collinsworth, that's out there on YouTube and on the NBC Sports Bay Area website, he talked about how he was really impressed by Renardo Green, and that the rookie's play at cornerback gives the 49ers 3 really good cover guys as far as man coverage. So Charvarius Ward is one of my guys to watch. Obviously, Brock Purdy and George Kittle as well. Kittle has an opportunity with this offense being a little bit in transition to have a big day today, exploiting the middle of the field against the Dallas Cowboys. So that's the quick rundown here from Levi Stadium as the 49ers and the Cowboys meet in what is honestly a very critical game for both teams. The Cowboys are 3-3 coming off their bye week. The 49ers are 3-4, going to be heading into their bye week. Makes all the difference in the world for the 49ers if they head into that bye week with a 4-4 record as opposed to 3-5. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and turn on your notifications so you get an alert anytime I post a video right here. So once again, thank you, and see you after the game. And that's it for now.